So sorry for that technical problem. So I was saying that I am here with the birds and nature and everything else, relaxing a little bit, and I was, just thinking about the topic and noting that and writing down some ideas. And I like to think or try to think in frameworks nowadays, and seeing how this set of ideas could apply to everything I'm exploring in terms of linguistic agency, human agency, and so on. And in this very messy drawing, I have, for example, that we can explore this set of topics, starting from the agent, so the individual or the society, integrated into an arena that could be languages, cultures, the internet, and in this whole relationship we have the cognition, specifically the human cognition that we can study, which has to do with the tracing and the deployment of cognitive abilities, of course. And then in this whole set, of course, we have the human agency, of course, our capacity for action and decision making, which will define and will continue to define what happens in languages and cultures and how the internet continues to develop, right? And then this whole thing will be, of course, we will try, at least we should try, we should try to create a possible framework to monitor and mediate balance for multilingual distributed cognition, if possible. I say if possible because we are not with the arrival of AI, many things are going to change, and I'm afraid. Sometimes I'm afraid. I'm not a doomer. I'm far from a doomer. But sometimes I think that perhaps AI will be. It will surpass us in many things, and this very notion, this very reality will create a notion of I don't know how to say this, but it will make us believe collectively that human cognition is over when it is not. The thing is that it will be different, and we need to explore this in a different way. We have to, I suppose, go back to studying the species, and that's why, by the way, I have been heavily interested in the works of Michael Levin, who studies so many things, but when he focuses on everything related to agency, going from cells to hyper objects and so on, we can see that we could easily, hypothetically, we could trace, we could try to track the agency applied to languages and collective intelligence, which is a huge discussion, by the way, and in which we could say many things. By the way, in the drawing we can see that there's also a whole circle around the framework, which means that it would be threatening this whole thing. And this circle, of course, would go to AI, technology, and geopolitics, because we don't know, as I was saying, AI might be way too powerful. Technology devices. We are talking nowadays about the ways to get rid of the computer keyboards, computers in general, and we are also talking about brain scans and reading brain waves in order to read thoughts and things like that. Those things are coming, and I think we should reevaluate the way we are constructing knowledge, and the way we are researching, and the way we are extracting data from the world and so on. It doesn't mean that human cognition will change in its nature. Those are simply tools and methods to explore what we have inside and what is outside. But I think that in order to understand human cognition, we need to go to different languages, different cultures, because this whole assessment will allow us to have a more comprehensive understanding of our cognition and how it is expressed through language. So linguistic cognition and everything it implies. It is very, very, very important. I believe that it has the key for us to understand more and to explore more. I have always believed that current mental models and the way we do science and the way we know ourselves and the way we understand ourselves, uh, all these things are still heavily conditioned by the languages we speak and the conditions in which we speak them. Um, I haven't. I still haven't read Wittgenstein, who talks extensively on this, but I think well, it will be a very beneficial reading for me, and I will probably be talking about his work later, because uh, I also included him in some of my notes. Where is he already? And where is he already? Wittgenstein. Well, he is somewhere in the page, but oh, here it is. With the gibberish speaking related to linguistic agency. Yes, because we also have to understand the linguistic agency, right, from the individual perspective. So let's say, for example, when you do the exercise speaking gibberish, I have done it sometimes, and it's incredible, and I don't understand how some people might think that is crazy and that it makes no sense. Well, of course it makes no sense. It makes no sense in a, let's say, from a socially from a social standpoint and from a functional standpoint for others, but for you it can be a very interesting exercise. And I think it probably, when I read Wittgenstein, probably I will have some more ideas about this. And yes, well, it's a huge topic, but if I don't end up doing a whole PhD research on this, I will probably explore this more on my channel and newsletters. So, by the way, I still haven't finished the third newsletter, but it will come, and other things are coming as well for the channel and the product I'm building. So uh, stay tuned if you want to see more. And yes, I suppose I'll be back soon. Bye bye.